Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another quarterly update, quarter 1, 2017. And the first thing you guys are probably thinking is, wow, holy crap, this quarterly update came kind of late. And yes, it did. I do like to release my quarterly updates at the end of the quarter, so that way I can talk about what happened during the quarter, as well as what's going to happen next quarter. This quarterly update falls about a month late, and I do apologize for that. That's just the way my scheduling and everything worked. It was difficult for me to actually sit down and put all the notes together and get everything situated. Plus, I was kind of waiting for PDX Con to go through so I could basically talk a little bit about that. I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but I wanted to just kind of share my experience with the whole thing. So, first order of business, there is now a Discord server up, so for those of you who might watch the quarterly updates and didn't watch the 2,500 subscriber milestone video I posted, we now have a Discord server on the YouTube channel for all of us to hang out in. So down below in the description there will be a link to said Discord channel. I highly recommend you guys go join that because we've had a blast just with the group we've had in there so far. We just talk about games, talk about all sorts of strategy games, and even things that don't involve gaming. I mean, we just chat, share videos, and people are using the Discord server to put together games to be able to play. So that's really cool. And I'm going to be doing community games, and I know I've mentioned it a couple times, but there's no real good way to organize it. However, Discord helps me combat that, and now through Discord I can actually kind of organize community games where we can all play, you know, say multiplayer with Stellaris, or we can play a real-time strategy game and all of us play multiplayer and just stuff like that. And those community games are now going to be happening on the weekends. If they are announced, the only announcement they'll pretty much take place on is my Twitter and my Discord, and it'll be first come first serve for whoever shows up. And so I'll be streaming those as well. So again, usually Friday, Saturday nights, I'll be streaming those community games when they do come around. So if you want to take part in that, please join the Discord server. If you don't have a Discord account, make a Discord account, join our server, and then you can chat with us and take part in these community games that are going to take place. Now, next order of business. So games we covered for this quarter, there was a lot of them. Some of the bigger highlights being RimWorld, we did another Stellaris series, and we're back into Dominions 4 with our multiplayer showdown. So that's kind of the big series that hit during this particular quarter. Now, RimWorld, that was a fantastic and yet rather short series, but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast with it, and you guys seem to really enjoy it too. So we're going to come back to RimWorld, I promise. We're coming back to it. It's definitely not dead. That was a really fun game, and I need to play more of that. I wasn't expecting for it to end so quickly, and I've had other series lined up that I want to go through before I jump back into RimWorld. And then Stellaris, you can expect that being a pretty common thing in the channel from now and until whenever, as it updates, because I really do enjoy the game. And Dominions 4, that's still going on right now, and it's a lot of fun. So for those of you that are here for Dominions 4, I hope you're enjoying it. The last turn that I submitted, which was turn 21, that one was really crazy. So anybody that hasn't watched the Dominions 4 videos, I highly recommend you check them out, because it's just a really cool thing that's kind of happening, a very unique for Dominions and recording in general for the Dominions game, and just the whole series in general is extremely unique for how it's being played out. Now, what can we expect for quarter 2? We're in quarter 2 right now, so what can we expect? Well, you guys have already seen some of the games I've had on there. I've been doing a lot of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead because it is one of my favorite roguelikes, and I've been heavily in the mood for survival games. And it's pretty cool because with Cataclysm you can do lots of scenarios. So I've actually been asking you guys for suggestions, and you've been delivering them to me, and I've been playing out those scenarios. So I'm going to continue doing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead throughout the entire year for the most part. Maybe just stopping here and there to introduce a couple other series, but for the most part I'm going to keep doing Cataclysm because I enjoy the game a lot, and there's a lot to explore. So until I feel like I've completely taken advantage of everything the game has to offer, which I think is going to be a while before I feel like that, I'm going to keep playing it, and you guys keep submitting really cool scenarios, and I'll keep playing them because it's a blast. So that's kind of what's been going on this quarter, as well as the other things. Now, what can we expect before the quarter ends? Well, it's tough because I always think that I'm going to get certain games out and sometimes they just don't fall into place, or I don't feel confident enough to play them yet, or maybe a series runs longer than I thought it might and it might take up the slot of, another game I want to play. So, things that you maybe can expect before the quarter ends. I am working on learning how to play Hearts of Iron 4, particularly with the Kaiserreich mod. This kind of folds into my whole PDX Con in Stockholm, Sweden that I went to about a week and a half ago now. Actually, it would be a week ago. It feels like it was longer. Yeah, about a week ago, I went to PDX Con in Stockholm, Sweden, and it was amazing. I got to meet a ton of really cool people. I got to meet developers of some of my favorite games. Some of you may or may not know. I'm a huge fan of Stellaris, Europa Universalis 4, and I haven't played games like Crusader Kings 2 and Hearts of Iron 4, but I like the idea of them and I want to play them, so PDX Con was absolutely fantastic. I also got to meet Marbazir, who's another YouTuber, and he's a really nice guy, and we had a long chat about all sorts of strategy games and everything, and it was really cool to meet him because I've been a long-time fan. So if you guys don't know who Marbazir is, he's very popularly known for Civilization, especially with Deity. He plays a lot of Deity difficulty, and more recently he's been playing a lot of Battle Brothers. He's done some Stellaris, and he's really big for XCOM. So definitely a cool guy, and it was nice to meet him. I had a lot of fun, and I met a lot of other people too. So yeah, Hearts of Iron 4 and the Kaiserreich mod. So the Kaiserreich mod's pretty cool, and I know I definitely want to do that with Hearts of Iron 4. So that's where I'm going there, but I'm not going to do that series until I feel confident enough that I can kind of start the game up and know what's going on, because there's a lot there and a lot to learn. Other games, I do want to play Neo Scavenger. It's a game I've had on my radar for quite some time now. I do own the game. It's in my Steam library. I just got to learn and get into it. So there's that one there. If you guys don't know what games I'm talking about, I recommend looking them up, because I don't want to talk too much about all the games. It'll eat up a lot of time. The next game after that's Battle Brothers, another game that I own, and I've heard nothing but good things about that game. It's got absolutely amazing reviews on Steam, so it's a game I definitely need to check out. Once again, just learning how to play it. It kind of falls into this awkwardness of, I don't want to record gameplay where I don't have any idea what I'm doing, especially because I do kind of pride myself on being someone who tries to take games on harder difficulty settings. So I need to somewhat go into these having an idea. So it's so funny because I spend so much time actually learning about the games and trying to get better at them. It's almost like I'm studying for a test. It's the weirdest thing. Like I'm like reading guides and I'm watching other Let's Play videos from other YouTubers, and I'm playing the game and trial and error and reading stuff on Reddit and on other forums. It's the weirdest thing, but that's like what I do. I like study the games and learn them, and then I go and play them. So. And then kind of a surprise on this last one, because it came out of nowhere even for me, but I'm going to be doing some more Conquest of Elysium 4. So we did a Conquest of Elysium 4 playthrough a long time ago. I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I have no idea, but we did a Conquest of Elysium 4 playthrough as demons, and now I'd like to do one as necromancers. I think that ties well into the whole Dominions 4 thing we have going on, and for those of you who are sticking around for the Dominions 4 playthrough, you'll enjoy Conquest of Elysium 4 if you haven't seen it yet. Made by the same exact developers, Illwinter, and it's a very, very cool game. So that'll be coming around here shortly, probably sooner than the other 3, to be honest with you, because I know how to play that game, so I don't have to do much studying. Just need to learn how to play the actual race. And we're going to be taking it on a harder difficulty setting than we did last time. So, yes. So a lot of those games, they are not all going to drop before quarter 2 ends, but that gives you guys a nice picture of where quarter 1 is going to extend, or I'm sorry, where quarter 2 is going to extend into the third quarter. So these games will kind of be, these are the games you'll be seeing over the course of the next few weeks as I get them all prepped and I learn how to play them. Now, these aren't set in stone. Things always move around, and sometimes you might see some series pop up that I didn't mention. Just be flexible with me. Things are constantly always moving and changing. All right, so we're at the 10-minute mark, which is kind of where I told myself I would try to focus on cutting off so I could keep these a little bit shorter than usual. So closing remarks. Thanks guys for 2,500 subscribers. I know I said that during the milestone video, but I don't think I can say it enough. We're already well on our way to 3,000, and those of you who watched the 2,500 milestone video understand that my super motivational goal for our community is to reach 5,000 subscribers before the year ends. I really think we can do it. So with that being said, go down below in the description, click on the Discord server link and join the Discord channel. And I'm going to make another video. I'm actually going to make a separate video just shouting out the Discord server, because I'm having a lot of fun chatting with everybody, and it's been a blast being able to get different opinions on games and having people suggest games and suggest what they want to see. And Discord has been the most reliable way for me to do that. It's way better than Twitter and anything else for actually communicating with you guys and getting to meet who you guys are and what you guys like. So definitely go join that Discord server. Link is down below. And community games will be set up on there shortly. I'd like to get the first one out this weekend. I have a very busy work schedule, and it's only going to get worse as summer progresses. But then as summer drops off, my job starts to slow down, and as the winter months come in, I'll have a lot more time to dedicate into YouTube. So I'm going to be very, very busy the next few months with my real life job, and I can't always promise everything, but I'm going to try my best. So hopefully we'll get a community game going this week or next week, weekend or next weekend it would be, and then we can start there. So thanks again guys for everything. That was the Q1 2017 quarterly update. I'll see you guys in Q2. We're already in Q2, but I'll see you at the end of Q2, another month or so from now, and we'll do some more talking. So thanks again guys, and I'll talk to you later.